Yeah. What's righteous, bro? You know it is your boy, it's only right. And this is Right on History TV. Before we go any further, I want to first thank the Most High for giving us this moment in time and a chance to showcase our greatness. Tonight, with that being said, we got a dope show tonight. The first show of Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. We're gonna have a dope show tonight. We got legendary K Davis pulling up tonight. We're gonna chop it up with K Davis, the Hitman. If you don't know, get familiar. Before we start the show and pull up K Davis, remember this is a positive platform, so keep all your negative comments off the platform. This is a platform about networking and building and sharing and chopping it up and building your network. So keep all your negative comments off this platform. Let's keep it positive. Do share the live video. Share the live video. Once again, we got a dope show tonight. We got K Davis, the Hitman. Also tonight, the first show of Black History Month. Once again, happy Black History Month. Today, February 5th, is the legendary Hank Aaron's birthday, if you didn't know. Also, today in Black History, February 5th, 1884, Willis Johnson invented what we now know as the egg beater, the original egg beater or whisk. So, two quick Black History facts if you didn't know. Now you do. But again, we got K Davis the Hitman. We're gonna chop it up with him. Got a crazy story. If you don't know, boy, homie is definitely interesting. Definitely a walking legend. And you're gonna find out why. You're gonna find out why. Do share the video. Got K Davis pulling up in the building tonight. Chopping up the legendary K Davis, the Hitman. How's everybody doing tonight? Once again, this is a positive platform. We're gonna chop it up with the homie K Davis. Chop it up with him, man, and get involved. What's up, South City Great? Just tapped in. K Davis is in the building. Let me just get him up. We're going in. Hey, what's good, brother?
Popping. I gotta get the mask on my face, man.
You definitely. I'm so happy you do have that, because it only makes the flyer even more better.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna explain the mask. I'm gonna explain the mask in a little while. No dudes is like, what the hell are you doing? Nah, it's a method behind this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Before we even get into all that, first of all, I want to thank you for taking this time out from your day, doing what you do to grace the platform and talk about what you got going on, tell people your story and what you got going on. So I want to thank you, appreciate you. Thanks a lot, man.
Fact, you dig? Let's get it.
All right, let's go. Well, we got K Davis in the building. It's only right. This is Right on History TV. Walking legend K Davis, songwriter, rapper, musician. Music has been played over 179 countries. Nephew of the legendary rapper, beatboxer Dougie Fresh. Crazy. You've been in the game over 20 years. You got a bunch of stories. You've been putting in work. I'm not gonna talk too much. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you, and I'm gonna ask one question. I just got really one main question. Being Dougie Fresh nephew, how has that molded you as far as being an artist and being a businessman, and as far as the knowledge and what you've seen and what you've been taught, or how has it hindered you in the same way?
Well, the first point, it hindered me crazy because to keep to that expectation of things is crazy. You know, I'm from the Bone Street, man. So I work different than Fresh do. So to stay
Mhm.
in that light, you gotta be a certain way, you know what I mean? They want you to be a certain way, and it taught me how to do business and to stay relevant in every era, create records.
Hmm.
It taught me how to be an artist, an
Yeah.
established artist. You know, you could be an independent artist for the rest of your life. You could
Uh-huh.
be you could be an artist with great talent, but you could be doing all these showcases and it keep you on an amateur level. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's up to
Yeah.
you to become to that height. You got to do it, not no record label or no manager. It's the artist to take itself there, and that's what he taught me as a young age. I mean, I seen mad shit in this industry that will blow you away. I mean, I got the
I'm pretty.
mask on because I got tired of niggas lying in my face. So lie to the
Mm.
mask.
Oh, lots
Royalty,
of the
loyalty.
mass.
Right. Royalty, loyalty, success, wealth, and health. An African dude said, yo, put this mask on. And one of my guys' name was MF Doom. And
Rest in peace, MF
right,
Doom, the
rest in peace to
legendary
the big
MF
homie.
Doom.
Before he passed, he was like, yo, you should put a mask on. I'm like, nah, man. He like, though, I'm not no biter. He like, nah, we got, it's something that's gonna help you. Because when people rhyming, right,
Hmm.
they doing their songs and shit. They look at the person's face or who they look like, or you look like X, Y, and Z. What you got on? You looking at a mask, you just hearing my voice now. So now you're getting to hear me. You can't see me, you just hearing me. And I want people to hear me more. So
It's less judgment there. So you can't judge me about my appearance. It's more about you gotta now you like you said you gotta hear what I'm saying. So you gotta feel me
yeah,
more. I like that.
yeah,
I
and
like the way you mind.
I'm a handsome dude. I'm a handsome dude. And I got so used to wearing the mask where I wake up and put this shit on. Like it's like, you got superheroes. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. We're gonna get deep tonight. You
Yeah,
got
let's go. Let's go.
superheroes, right?
Yeah,
You got Spider-Man's. Y'all like Marvel comics and all that other DC shit?
definitely,
Right.
definitely. I'm a
Hold up.
fan.
We grew up on the comic and all that other shit.
Yeah,
So when you see Peter Parker them niggas in the street, you don't know them niggas Spider-Man. You just Peter Parker.
fact.
So when you see me walking past you, you don't even know it's me unless you know my history.
Mm.
So I had to evolve in this generation. I had to come with something so different. Where niggas gonna talk about, they got a fucking mask on. Look at this goofy nigga. Ain't nothing goofy about it, player. I mean, it's something that I'm doing, and some nightclubs don't want to let me in with it. So I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna perform if I don't got this mask on.
Now,
They don't understand.
now, I like how you said the word evolve. How? Because that's a good segue to this. How have you evolved since being in the game from how from when you had to be more lyrical than appearance wise, and it wasn't about views and likes and all the other stuff. How have you evolved from then until now as an artist and again as a business person?
Well, I have evolved a whole 1,000,000% more. And I feel like I'm a lyricist. I was a battle rapper when I started out. Now I'm a music. Now I make records like a musician. I'm giving you quality music and stories,
Mhm.
and evolving as a businessman, meaning that you have to get, you have to, how you say it, you got to deal with the blue collar people a certain way. You got to have sponsorships. You got to have a whole critique set. Your artistry has to be so quality and so qualified for their desk to even look at it. You got to sit in these rooms with these dudes and you got to cut these deals. It ain't about rapping, y'all. It's about cutting these deals, getting these Nike sponsorships, getting these Gecko sponsorships. You know what I mean? Going into get these movie score soundtracks.
Mhm.
Put other artists on, not just you.
Mhm.
Because if you put 5 artists on and they blow up, who's responsible for them? You.
Mhm.
Now you're the boss of your own shit. It's about being an entrepreneur and it's about taking over what's yours because I was signed to Interscope, was signed with Capital, with Tina Brown, and I'm still a part of that situation. But I had no control over what I want to do. Everything
Mhm.
was, we don't like that record. We want a record like this guy. I'm not this guy. You
Okay.
see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I evolved by taking control of me. That's something
Mhm. That's
I
smart.
never had. I never had control of myself. I never had a say so. They wouldn't let me put no fucking mask on. No, I want that fucking man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I can do what I
Yeah.
want to do.
Mhm. Do you
Evolving.
feel like? Like, do you feel like, 'cause I know that was the risk also,
Yeah,
being able to, you know what I mean, being able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna either go down by my doing being me or go down being who they
right,
want me to be. You know, 'cause
right,
a lot of artists just look from the outside and just think, oh, like everybody's screaming independent. Oh yeah, I want to do what I want to do, not understand the business the business side, not understand that it has to be some leverage where you can even feel comfortable even
right,
saying that, you know, or approaching it that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's
right.
not just being independent, not just putting music out yourself. It's about having a leverage where you can, all right, I don't need you for this. You kind of need me in the same way. So
Mm-hmm.
to kind of piggyback what you were saying, it took a lot of confidence and understanding what you was doing
Mm-hmm.
to be able to do what you wanted to do and understand and also be successful in that same
That's
manner.
true. That's trtrue. Because the industry is real tricky. They know who they want already. It's like they. It's like I'm not gonna get myself caught up in no, in their shit.
Uh-huh.
But when you coming out with your first record or you coming back out to make a comeback, they know exactly what they want from you and how they want to bring you out. So when you fighting that wave, it makes it harder for you. I put out like 26 albums, right? And they was all underground. I was living down in Fayetteville, down south and shit. And basically they would not let not one of my albums come through because my shit was gonna outdo what they was doing. They wanted that mumble shit to be. They wanted the mumble rap to be hot. They wanted the niggas that was just not saying nothing in their motherfucking songs to be hot.
Hmm.
They didn't want a nigga that was saying some real shit. That's why they got rid of X
Hmm.
because he was too real. The
Hmm.
more realer you are, the quicker they want to get rid of you.
I agree. I feel I feel their model was control the people. You control the perception. You control
Right,
the people. Once
right.
you control what was being put out there, you control how we react and what was being what was being taught. Because like you said, there's no substance in the
No,
music anymore. You know, and everyone that's speaking substance, they not either muting you or they're making it real hard for you to find.
they
You
making
know
it
what I'm
real
saying? So.
hard. They put you at the bottom of the Spotify barrel. So you can have the hottest album like Big Mike. Let's go there. Big Mike
Uh
won
huh.
album of the year and all that other good shit. Salute to Big Mike. He's a good person. I know him. He's a good friend. But they took him out in handcuffs to embarrass him. You won a
Hmm.
Grammy, right? You won a whole. You won it over them white folks. You won that Grammy. You a black, heavy set chocolate dude. Walked up out of there with
Hmm.
some Grammys. Us. They made sure they embarrassed him. Now let me explain to y'all something, and it might get me in some trouble. Y'all
Oh.
might not see me tomorrow. I might get some shots from the roof or something. Understand that he won the Grammy, but the sacrifice for him was to come out in cuffs.
Hmm.
You heard what I said to
That was
you,
like teaching you.
man?
We still got you. We still own you. You don't run this. It
Come
was like
on,
putting you in their place, like a parent putting their kid in
come
place,
on.
letting them know.
That's right. We gave you the lollipop, but you're gonna come up out of here with some cuffs on your ass. And they made sure that they publicized it. So right after the Grammys, while everybody watching, all the 50, 40 million motherfuckers watching, we all like, yeah, Big Mike brought a Grammy home for our culture. But they walked him out of here like a criminal.
Hmm.
They ain't give no explanation why they did it. They could have waited till they got to the hotel or some shit, did it quietly.
Yeah.
They did it loudly to prove their point. We still control y'all niggas, no
We
matter
still
what.
control.
Look
Uh
at
huh. And remember, Big Mike has been talking, been preaching, you know, independent and building
right,
black communities, building
right,
black, showing us how to
right.
monetize what we're
Yep.
doing. Even when it comes to the gang culture. All right, we're gonna do that. Let's monetize
Mm-hmm.
it. Let's still be entrepreneurs. Let's still be businessmen. So,
Mm-hmm.
and as far as through the music, run the jewels. Before you know, he's been doing it quietly, and then to get a Grammy and like you said, embarrass him, let him know. Listen,
Yo,
boy, listen, nigga.
yeah,
You know,
it
we
made them
still
mad
control it.
because it made them mad because he won over a lot of dudes that were supposed to win, but they have to give it to him. So understand like this: the hip hop industry went to digital. They took out the CDs and the cassettes. Why? Because hip hop started selling more records than them white folks. And I'm getting real political. Big up to red pill, blue pill. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
big,
Big up to the homies out
big up.
there. Yeah, they do their thing and some saying, big up the hard song. Can't wait. People don't like him. Big up the hard song. I mean, good dude. He's speaking some truth. But understand that they took out the CDs, vinyls, and cassettes, and they made it
Mhm.
digital so they can have it a certain way. When you know y'all dudes out there getting 500,000, 2, 3 million streams, you're only getting a half a penny for a stream.
So,
Understand that? You gotta get 100 pennies to make 1 cent. You get a half a cent, man. They lying to you. You
Break
understand
it
me?
down.
You
Break
getting 5 cents.
break it down.
You
Talk
getting
that
that half a
talk.
cent.
I'm glad you talk. Break all that
Right.
down,
Break
man.
it
Because a lot
down
of
right
them
now.
be out here
Because
talking that. Yeah, I got 2 million this on
man,
Spotify. Yo, I'm
shit is just a number, fella.
break that down.
I got 1.6 million on Spotify. It's just a number. I got a gold plaque for when they were still giving out the gold vinyls and all that. I got all of that. It don't mean nothing because they took away the vinyls and cassettes because we were outselling their favorite white pop artists. Rappers
Mm-hmm.
started going platinum and gold, and that was $14 a record. From $14 a record, you was getting $2.75, damn near $3. And if you sell 1 million records, they make 10 million. It quadruples. They make 10 million. So now that made us multi-millionaires quick. They said, yo, we gotta stop this. There's too many black niggas becoming millionaires.
Yeah.
There's too many rappers becoming millionaires. So what they did was they made Spotify to cut the record sales down
Mm.
to 5 cents a stream, which you got to get a hundred half a cents to make 1 cent. So you got to get 500 500 and a half a cents to make 5 cents. So
Mm.
Snoop did 2 billion streams and got $45,000. So y'all niggas doing 1 million streams, y'all only gonna get like $3,500. I can make that
Mm.
shit on the corner right now, B. I get a pack and go make that tonight. We gonna talk realistically. I go get me a G pack and make it tonight. Don't let the mask fool you, fam. I'm still a doer. I'm just saying I'm covering my face because it's my protection. They ain't got to see I got
Yeah.
too much knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they what they doing is they going and they making the men turn into women.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
understand
they
me?
are. I
Women.
agree. They're um 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 they're publicizing more femininity through men,
Mm-hmm.
making it cool, and they're doing it through celebrities
Yep.
and what's popular and calling it fashion.
Right.
So to a point where it's almost going to be to a point K, where the heterosexual man is going to be looked at as weird or looked at like, oh,
Right.
what, you still do that,
Right.
like
You still a man? You still a
so
man?
and and that's why we us men have to wake up, like, hold on, we got to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
We can't get caught up in the Cat William interviews
Oh,
and all that, and now
nah.
focus on what they're doing behind the scenes. Because when you control the media, you control the information, you control what comes out and how it comes out. So before you know it, we see it in the stores. It's barely a men's section. Soon you're gonna go into a store, it's gonna be unisex. Then
That's a fact.
it's
And you
crazy.
know
You
something
know what I'm saying? So
else too? You know what else they doing too? Have you seen that dude Nas X put his gay ass on the cross, you little gay fuck. You put him
yeah.
on the cross and he's disrespecting the thought of Jesus. You know what I mean? He went on the cross, he's telling the young kids that Jesus Christ is a homo. That's what he's saying. So now all y'all got kids, right? Most of y'all out
Hmm.
there got kids, nephews, nieces, whatever. When they look at his video and they see that album cover, they're gonna think that Jesus Christ was gay. And
Uh-huh.
that's what the fucking record label set up to do. Excuse my language. They set it up that way because that's how they get the young minds to be manipulated. So, okay,
Hmm.
the young dude, he's 6, 7 years old, he walking around here, you know what I'm saying, with some tight jeans on. Now he got grabbing his mama purse now. He see his favorite rapper with a purse and fingernails painted. He think it's cool to do that same thing.
Hmm.
And the record labels are promoting that. They
and
promoting
and
that
they doing it to our people, to our
only.
artists, to only,
Yeah,
because once that's how you cut the race in half. That's how you
right,
stop the population of,
right,
of black men. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You do it through that, and then think about it. It's like, again, I'm nothing against not what you do whatever you do, but I thought your sex life was personal, was like private. But what happened to that?
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
nah, it can't be private.
it is
It can't be. That's
like
how they gonna eat. They eating like that, fam. Listen, fam.
it's it's,
The way they
it's,
eating
it's
right
money.
now, they have to pull your whole life and put it on this thing they call live streaming. Before
Mm,
back, see, I'm from all three generations of hip hop or eras, and I'm a young dude, but I was around young, right? Around Doug.
uh-huh.
Dougie Fresh was the biggest shit on the planet at one time in a lifetime. He was the
Yes,
biggest
he
thing,
was.
and I seen so much dirty shit in this industry where I was like, that's why Fresh. If y'all want to ask a question, why Doug ain't never put you on? He did put me on. He put me on big time. But I destroyed my own shit because I wasn't trying to go that gay way. I was on some shit like, nah, B, I'm gonna beat you up right now. Know what I mean? And I was having fights in clubs. I was in the tunnel. I was doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I was a dude that was out there robbing your favorite rapper. And I didn't give a fuck. And I did it because I was showing them that you don't control me. And at the time, I could have burnt my blessings back when I was supposed to have went boom and been up there with Jay and them. I was supposed to have been right there with Jay and them, but I burnt my own blessings because I was ignorant in the mind. See what I'm saying? And that's what the industry and the record labels had me doing. They weren't telling Doug to make me stop. Oh yeah, go do it, okay. Next time, try to have somebody tape it so you can put it out. And this is before social media. We had the little big ass VCR tape cameras. Remember that? And they was just trying MySpace out, and they was just starting to put videos on MySpace. See what I'm saying? So they made social media to take away from the streets. Back when we was coming out, when Puffy and them niggas had it, and my big homie Tupac with a Pop, rest in peace, they was out there with picket signs. Remember? We had a street, we had a 15, 20-man street team going to niggas' neighborhoods, giving out flyers at the barbershops, promoting that record. Now you on social media.
That was the marketing back then.
Right. That was culture. And now we going on Instagram putting up flyers that my nigga might not never see because it's like a million niggas on social media. So they making that shit difficult for independent niggas to break through unless you got a nigga that know a nigga that got some money and can buy some bots for you and turn your shit up. Because a lot of these young niggas are buying bots, right? And when you look at this shit, they say like 2 million, 3 million streams. So when you see it, when the average kids see the million streams, they gonna automatically go fuck with it. If you see a million streams and another nigga see 200 streams, what you gonna look for?
For the million
There we
streams.
go. Mind manipulation. You know what I'm saying?
Just by default, because that's what he's trained, programmed to
Right.
do. Like you said, unconsciously, subliminally, he's trained to do that and look for
Right.
that. That's how they put it out there because it's now its popularity over what the talent. It was what's
Right.
popular, which is diluting the game because now everybody's just rushing to put something out that just sound popular or they think sound good or is catchy, quick, fast. No real substance. Everything just sounds the same. Everything, and I'm gonna tell you something real fast. Kid, I went to a show the other day with some a young dude. The show was very energetic. They all talented. The only issue was that everything sound the same.
Right.
Everything sound the same tone, very same every beat. That dog, and I'm just like, dag, yo. And I'm like, yo, it's talent. I see the talent, but because they're programmed to do is no
And there's
individuality.
none.
Everything is just you know what we doing the dance, we doing the kick, and again, no knock on it. I just was looking for something like that. What separates you guys? Besides me just looking, knowing who you guys are separately. You know what I'm saying? So it's popularity to go against your point. It's just being popular and like they control the narrative. They don't want dudes like you teaching. You know what I'm saying? They don't want certain artists out there. You know what I'm saying? It's
I'm gonna
like you
tell you
said.
something. I'm gonna tell you something. City the Great said they rather the popularity over money. You hit it on the nail, bro. Because they rather
Shout
you
to
be
Steve the Great.
popular. You be popular as hell, but you could still be in the bricks. You in the hood. I know a lot of rappers who got crazy popularity,
Mm-hmm.
but they in the goddamn bricks. That's why they all dying so fast, because you can't be that popular in the neighborhood when the next nigga's trying to get that popular. That's the answer to your question,
Yeah.
homie. You telling the
Right.
truth. You know what I mean? And another thing is also too, understand that I
Hold on, okay. Say that one more time because it broke up. The devil working hard. They don't want this in being
oh
told.
yeah,
Say that
yeah.
one more time because it get broke up before you when you was talking.
The brand new album I put out is called The Dilation of K. Davis the Hitman. The reason why I call it The Dilation of K. Davis Hitman because I'm dilating the world of some new shit. Dilation
Okay.
means to open up. I mean, and for the record, my name is Kareem Davis. That's why it's K. Davis the Hitman. I make hit records and I'm a grown ass man. I ain't no. I mean, it's a method to whatever I say and do. And I did this album for a reason because Everything I'm saying on this album, I've been through, I seen, I went through, I saw. Who, what,
Mm-hmm.
where, why. I was taught by the Moors. The Moors taught me real good. My grandfather's a Grand Sheik Moor, and I got so much knowledge to break these white folks down. No disrespect to the white folks, but I could break them down to the minor fracture where they could say, let's kill this nigga. Because
Mm-hmm.
Tupac was my man. I'm saying it live here. I knew him. I hung out with him. He
Okay,
came to the
talk to him.
hood. He was my
Rest in
friend.
peace, the legend.
Yeah, he was my friend. And I've been around him, and he taught me read books, man. We laughing. I'm reading the fucking book. I'm young laughing and shit. Now I know what he meant.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know what he meant. You got to read these books because understand that a lot of shit that they teaching us in their little textbooks, it ain't the truth. We learning what they want us to know. You got to go. I went to a library, right? And there was a big ass book over there, and it was a black man on the book, of like a black African man. I said, I want to get that book. He said, nah, you can't give us this book because it's only for certain people. I said, well, I'm a certain person. He said, nah, we can't get this book. So when he turned his back, I went and took the book.
Mm-hmm.
And it was shit in that book to show you that no disrespect to nobody out there. I believe in Jesus Christ, okay? I believe in the Lord. But that Bible was written over and over and over and over. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? They want you to think it's a storybook of what they think happened. How the hell they know? They weren't there. They
You
weren't
weren't
there when
there.
the seven strolls was going on. They weren't there when Jesus walked through Nazareth. How the hell they know what happened?
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to somebody who
Mm-hmm.
was there. Know what I mean? I want to talk to
Yeah.
somebody who was actually there, not a person that's saying,
That.
"Oh, he read it from somebody." Nah, man. If you ain't see this shit, I don't want to hear it, man. You know what I mean?
You, like you said, you wasn't there. Quick. Talk to this being around like Tupac for this and the knowledge you got from him and just I'm only asking because that's one of my favorite rappers. You know,
No,
I
let's
was
go.
a
Let's
Biggie fan because I'm from Brooklyn, but Tupac to me, I hate even people when people compare them because to me Tupac was a different type of rapper to compare to
yeah.
Biggie. You know, he wasn't the most lyrical rapper, but he just had that feeling. You know what I'm saying? So how was it being around him and just because I wanna there's a lot of misconceptions from what they put
Mm-hmm.
out there and all the thug life and I believe he was stuck between the two worlds. He wanted to be the hard dude because of the environment, but he was so knowledgeable and could being able
Mm-hmm.
to do everything else that certain that wouldn't seem manly, so to say. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Whether
yeah.
it be sewing or cooking at the time when he was involved in these things. So just talk about your experience and being around Pac.
Well, when I was around Pac, I had to been like 15. I met him a couple of times, and I started hanging, hung with him down in Harlem and shit. Being around him was like being around a teacher. It was like walking with a textbook all day long. You know, he was an emotional guy. He was a Gemini, and he was very smart, but he was wild at the same time. And Pac didn't have to have bodyguards. He didn't have to have police with him. He hated police, hated them to death. And he was more of a military guy. Militant. He always wanted to be the army. You're gonna be a general. You're gonna be a soldier. When we was hanging with him, you know what I'm saying. And basically, he taught me that when you're doing music, you gotta aim for the heart. You gotta aim for the heart. Don't aim to be hard and you just tough guy. No, make a person feel you in their heart. Because once you gather the heart, they there forever. They're gonna follow you forever. It's like once they fall in love with you, they're gonna be in love with you. Even if you fall off, even if you get old, they're gonna still love you. And they always taught me that you have to be smarter than the next individual. You gotta be smarter than the government. You gotta be smarter than the record label that signs you. You gotta be smarter than your manager. You got to be smarter than yourself because one tiny slip up can destroy everything. You know, smoke a lot of weed, and I ain't really see him write shit. Not even seen him freestyle a lot, but he was a guy that gave me a lot of ambition to record over and over and over and over and over. Like I one time I'll tell you a story. One time I was downtown. He was in Doug House, and he it was like 90. I think it was 91, 90, some shit like that. He came in there with a head cassette. He said, listen to this beat, yo. And he wrote like 7, 8 songs to that one beat.
Damn.
And that showed me the consistency. He taught me how to be consistent. So if a person send me a track, I'm gonna have that shit back to them in an hour. Mixed, mastered, everything. And the giving up, there's no giving up. But it was dangerous being around him because a lot of people hated him because they didn't understand him. And in 91, he had over 7 million followers. We didn't have no internet.
Yeah.
So how the fuck you get 7 million followers no internet? Because he had the spirit of a Martin Luther King, Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, because he spoke that way. And he fought for us. He fought for the blacks to be independent. Before independent was independent, he was trying to talk that independent shit. Yo, you gotta be your own record label. You gotta be your own this. You gotta be your own that. Don't bow down. Don't bow down. Don't make a record like that. Make your record. Make them like your record. Make them listen to your shit. And being around him was like the best thing I could ever have. And it's like I miss him. And I believe that God took him because his time was up. He did as much as he could do for the next person to take over. And Biggie, I met Biggie a few times. I love Biggie too. I'm gonna break the ice, man. There was no real beef between Pac and Biggie, man. It was a disagreement, a misunderstanding that they was talking to each other behind the scenes. And it's like when you got this person in your ear, that person in your ear, and you know that this Biggie ain't say nothing about him. Biggie loved him to death. He hung with Biggie more than me. I hung with him sometime. You know what I mean? Most of the time, but the media blew it up to the point where the people around got involved. And then when they got involved, it just turned into, yo, this nigga said this about you. Not about you. Hit 'em Up was made because, it could have been a business move. It could have been something that was strategized to make records, to sell records. I could make this record about, say I made a record about Doug, right?
Yeah.
And it was nasty record about my uncle. But me and him planned that.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know about it because we planned it. And yo, nigga, you dissing me, you my nephew, nigga, I'm gonna kill you, nigga. What, nigga? You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. We on the media. What, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, say he's sitting where you at, and he's sitting where you at, and I'm right here. Yo, what, nigga?
Yeah.
Yo, nigga, I got my gun, dog. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. I'm gonna get you, nigga. But when we hang up the phone, it's like, we got
You
him,
got
nigga. We got him. Oh shit, we got him. Oh, we got a million views tonight. We got a million views tonight. Hey, tomorrow, I'm gonna go downtown. I'm gonna shoot your house up with some blanks, though. It's gonna look like it's real.
Yeah.
Shit get down like that, brother. That Vegas shit, I'm sorry to tell y'all, I'm not going to disappoint none of y'all with how y'all feel and how y'all think, but you got to look at every intricate situation that went down. Now, I mean, I've been with niggas that got shot. I've been with niggas that was hit up. I've been in the cars that got riddled. Certain things don't add up because it was planned to be that way. Like Elvis. None of us saw Elvis die. They just said he died. Now, I mean, we see, God bless his soul. We see what happened to the Migos, dude. We see what happened to Dolph. We seen that, man. We saw that. We didn't see these. We know Biggie's gone because of a situation. And rest in peace to Biggie, and I love Biggie to death, man. He shouldn't have been out there, But I'm just saying, man.
Everything
It's
what it
touchy,
seems, huh?
man. I mean, I don't wanna have no tears come through the mask because Pac was my guy, man. He taught me him and Doug together taught me how to be a strong artist, man. A strong artist and not ever give up no matter how hard it might be. Keep
Well,
going.
let me ask you a question. As far as Doug, because how was his work ethic and him and the Slick Rick thing? Because the show is one of the biggest
Yeah.
records even to this day. You put that show on anywhere, it's like it dropped yesterday. So were you around when he did the show and during that time? And were you around Doug?
Well, I was a kid, man. I had to been like, damn. I was like 5 years old. I was down there, but I was so small
Oh,
and young. I was
okay,
with my grandmother. My father is Doug's older brother. And I was the
okay,
first nephew born out of all the brothers and sisters. It's my aunt, it's my aunt Carmen, my father Roger, it's my aunt Dawn, my uncle Douglas, is Dougie Fresh, my uncle Shaka. I was the first nephew born, so I was around there as little. Doug work ethics is like Tupac's. I mean, Tupac's is like Doug's, because he's older, but
yeah,
Doug work ethics is crazy. Him and Rick don't got no beef. They love each other. They still touring together. But what happened was Def Jam went with Slick Rick because they felt like Rick was more of a storyteller type of guy. Doug was more of a party, and they didn't really know how to push Doug. You know what I mean?
okay,
So Doug had to go a different route, and he became the greatest entertainer. like James Brown and them, and Rick, became a storyteller.
Yeah.
But dog work ethics is ridiculous, man. He's a genius when it comes to putting a record together. When it comes to doing a live show, and I'm saying this shit publicly on social media, Dougie Fresh is the most greatest entertainer on the planet since Michael and James. I'm tell you why. Because Doug could rock a show anywhere, any planet, any nationality, any genre. The man is just great when it comes to performing, man. And I'm the youngest world's greatest entertainer. Trust me.
Doug is ill. Doug is
Yeah,
ill. So
big up to Doug.
and now as far as you as being the artist, because you've been around and you've been around a lot of different labels and all of that. So how was your journey matured and transpired from your early growing ups and you with the mask and what you represent now as an
Well,
artist.
my earlier generations, I just didn't know what it was to be an artist. I knew that I was rapping, and I knew that it was fame. The fame is what I wanted, and wanted to be popular. I mean, like that homie said, it was popularity. And as time went on, I got older. I wasn't that young kid no more. I got older, and voice got deeper and shit like that. Now being around the labels, I understand why they pick and choose who they want. I understand why it's important to let that record out at this time. It's seasonal, it's non-seasonal. I understand how it is to market and push a record to certain places. The statistics of a record has to be right. Everything has to line up for that record to fly. And
Mm,
the mass is just, it creates curiosity to the audience. Like, who is that? Why is he wearing that? Why is he
it's
doing
very
that?
good.
Curiosity is what I want people to understand. And then when they get to know me, they might laugh a little bit. They might say, "Oh, you look crazy." But when they get to know me, they're gonna say, "Damn, this guy is like Tupac and a man." And I'm trying to help the world understand that be yourself. Every artist that come out sound alike, look alike, do the same drill dances. No disrespect. I love what y'all doing. Y'all keeping the game going, but everything shouldn't look this color, like this.
Yeah,
It should
can't
have
be the
this,
same.
like my man clothing line. It should have a little differency to it, and the mass is just separating me from all that shit that's out there. I'm in
Yeah,
my own lane. You're gonna have
and
copycats, but I'm the first nigga, the second nigga to do it besides MF Doom.
remember doing
Yeah,
shit. Rest in peace to him again. Like
yeah,
I said, it has to be more individuality. And I'm glad you brought up the thing about understanding how to promote, how to market the music. Because a
mhm.
lot of artists just think, because the music is hot, is dope, that it's supposed to be a hit. It's gonna pop off or it's gonna sell automatically. Not understand that hits aren't promoted, they're marketed. It's about how you got to know your demographic, your audience. You got to know, like you said, it's a timing. No matter how dope the record is, if it comes out at the bad time, it can be a flop.
Yes, it can.
And I think
It could be a
a,
flop.
a lot of artists don't, unless they're young artists, they don't believe it. Like again, that's where social media comes into play. They just believe once I put it out there, I put it on Spotify,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a hit. Not knowing that was the wrong time. It
Right,
was you didn't promote the right demographic. You know what I'm saying?
right. See, when you promote this, when I promote this mass thing, right? I promote the mass like I go back to Africa. Cause we all, even if you white, black, whatever you are, roots of Africa survives. If you look at the hip hop back in the days, African sounds were in there. Grandmaster Flash and them wore platform shoes and fucking and half of rabbits on their back. You know
That's
what I mean? They wore
right.
skinny jeans. They was wearing skinny jeans back in when Furious Five was out
I
and
mean,
Cold Crush
you know
Brothers and Funky
what
Four
they
Plus
say,
More.
ain't nothing new under the
Ain't nothing
sun. It's just different.
new. They that drill dance they be doing, that's a Russian dance. That's how the Russian army dance. I've been to Russia. That's how the Russian
Mm.
army dance, just like that. Like with the leg kicking out.
With the leg kicking out.
Right. That's a Russian army dance. They dance like
Mm.
that when they have victory. And anybody that know the history, they know that. So we took that culture and brought it here. So they left our culture like to grab. So
Mm.
I chose this mask because it looked out of place. And I said, I want people to talk about me. I don't care if it's bad, good, negative, positive. Just talk. And then when you talk, I'm gonna respond to you in a certain manner, not disrespectfully. I'm gonna tell you why you should just, get to know somebody before you judge them. and I'm being myself, and I ain't scared to be me. You know what I mean?
Facts. Can you explain the mask again for those that's new to the live? Can you explain the colors of the mask and what it represents?
Power, loyalty, royalty, success, prosperity, health, wealth, and it means power. It's African descent. It's power. You just looking at colors. When you look at the colors, colors always attract the eye. So if you walk in the
Mm.
room and a nigga got on the fucking pink, no, you walk inside of a ballroom, everybody got on black and white. Niggas is tight tonight, everybody looking right. A nigga walk up in that shit with a fucking pink fucking Federo, a green and red mink on with some green and red and yellow gators on with some fly slick ass rags on his fucking legs. You go say, yo, who the fuck is that nigga? That's what I want. Yo, that nigga right there got a pink mink on and green and red. You're gonna be blown away because he looks fly. And you know, you're not doofy. You got this ill bop, your swag is stupid because you come from the street. You just got a mask on. I'll be in the clubs with the swag, and they're like, yo, nigga, you kill it with the mask on, player. I'm like, damn, this shit worked. I put it on and I went, and when I first put it on and went to a club, I was kind of nervous. I was like, damn, I might have to have a fight tonight. Nigga might some dumb shit, I got knuckle a nigga up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm walking to the club, you know what I mean? I'm like 6'4", so I walk with the ill swag, I got the Harlem bop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas was like, yo, I fuck with that mask. I'm like, hold on. It blew me away. Then I perform with it, and niggas like it. So whatever I thought in my mind was the correct thing. So that's to say
Mm-hmm.
that whatever y'all thinking about in your mind, the first thing that come to your mind, that's the first thing you go with.
Don't be afraid to be yourself,
Right.
man. That like you said, whether and sometimes being yourself is not always
Mm-hmm.
popular. I want to get got to it. Sometimes you gotta understand, your success might not be popular, man. That's to
Mm-hmm.
everybody out there watching. Your success might not be seen to the world like you think. It might have to be
Right.
undercover. You might have to save people's lives when nobody's watching,
That's
but
right.
God. So
That's right.
we
Talk
so
about
you
it.
gotta understand we sometimes people chase something that they expect, oh, because no one they want people to see it and not knowing that you're missing your calling.
That's
Your
right.
calling might not be seen right now while you're
That's right.
doing it. It might be seen when you're done. So stop.
Talk
You
about
know what I'm
that, baby.
saying?
Talk about that. You preaching tonight, boy.
I mean,
You preaching tonight.
because because like you said, it made me think back then when people did what they did, you didn't find out until unless you knew the
Mm-hmm.
person. Maybe it was on the news, but you didn't know about what was going on because there was nobody recording it, and they didn't do it because it was being watched.
That's right.
Now we're doing so much things because we can, and then we're recording us giving back. Like nothing against people that record that, but we're doing it for the wrong things. I think to get likes and so people can
Mm-hmm.
share it. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're basing that on how successful, our happiness. Oh, nobody, only 20 people like this. Oh, and people are being depressed
Right.
behind that. So just do what's in your
19.
heart and just understand that, and God is
Mm-hmm.
watching. The most important person watching, God, whoever your God is, whatever you want to
Mm-hmm.
call him, he's watching.
That's right.
So, and once you're doing it for the right reason, like you said, from your heart,
From
like
your heart.
Tupac said, make music for the heart. Once you got the heart,
That's it.
you got them. And once you
Yep.
got doing it from your heart, the Most High knows your intentions.
That's right.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're doing it from the heart, the right people are gonna see, and you will get your reward. You will
That's right.
get your reward. It might not be monetary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It might not be being popular, but it will be the well deserved, and you will know it.
Right. You know, too,
I just felt the vibe. Just felt that
you
vibe.
sparked something you sparked the flame in my brain, like Pac said. You sparked the flame because a lot of dudes never saw that Pac did some generous shit. That we didn't have no cameras when he did this, man. Yo, we
Exactly.
walked down the street, my nigga. Pac would just give nigga a whole everything in his pocket. He see a bum like a family that had no money, and Pac had 5,000. He'd give the whole shit to niggas, man. Like he did
Mm,
shit like that. He'd go to schools for like handicapped people and sit down there and talk with them all day long. And he hung out with. They didn't want no cameras there to show that.
mm-hmm.
They just show him the nigga in court like this, getting
Yeah.
locked up. They show him the nigga wilding out. They catching him when he angry because he had an angry side and he had a good side. When he get
Mm-hmm.
mad at you, it's it. He's fucking mad at you. There's nothing you can say. He's not gonna stop till he feel like he want to stop. If he's happy with you, you get anything you want in this world. And I was around at the younger days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the death row Pac was just him being loyal to the niggas that got him out of jail, bro.
Yeah.
Let's clear that shit up right now. Reason why Pac went that route because he was loyal to Suge because Suge was the only nigga to get him out of jail. When everybody's had the money to do it, but they didn't want to get him out of jail because they felt like, yo, our competition is gone. He was killing it by himself. 2-3 million movies at the
Yeah.
time. We wasn't in no movies like that.
You're at the right. He was definitely
Killing
killing
it. So their way to give it to the competition was nobody bail him out. Leave him in there. When he came out, when Suge bailed him out, he came out of jail. He sold 7 million. They was waiting for him. So say that, like say you doing your show right now, right? Your show blowing up. The next podcast will do something to try to get you, say some dumb shit to you, and then you be like, you go back and forth with them. Now you catch a nigga in the street, because you from the hood. I'm from the hood. You catch a nigga in the street, you wear him out on the block, you wear him out. He calling the police, you locked up. What happens? His podcast still survives. You in jail.
Yeah.
So understand that everything is a setup. As long as you can hold your head, stay level-headed, and know the business, you're going to survive. I was a part of a group called The Hoods. None of y'all know this unless y'all look it up. It was called The Hoods, and we are in the golden era. They put us in the golden era. We only had like 4 or 5 nice records that was out. But it didn't go far because we know the business. And we let other motherfuckers control our life. And then the group just disbanded. But we still family because my group was family members. But
Yeah.
if we would have knew the business, like if I knew what I knew now back then, I'd have been crazy big right now. We'd have been on the. I mean, me nigga, you'd have been with me right now.
Yeah.
Because if I blow, I'm a type of nigga like this. If my shit take off today or tomorrow, and God says it's your time, son, I'm taking everybody with me. I leave nobody behind because you want to know why? I'm like a nigga that I gotta have a team. I gotta play with it. I'm an Aquarius. I gotta play with a team. And niggas around me gotta eat like I eat. Fuck all that. We're gonna have the same size plate. If I got 5,000 and I got 10 niggas with me, we all gotta have 5,000. Ain't nobody gotta have 499. No, 5. If I got a Bentley, we all gotta have a Bentley. See what I'm saying? If I'm in the mansion, we all in the mansion. I'm not gonna be in the mansion and my man's in the projects, or you going, I'm flying you out the shows, you gotta go back to we all out the hood.
Nobody feeling
Nah,
envious. Nobody feeling like they
I don't want
short-handed.
right.
Everybody's feeling comfortable. Like we got the same thing. We
That's what I
equal.
want.
I don't got no bosses now. We all bosses. Ain't
We
no I
all
ain't no. You know what I
bosses.
mean? We on the
Now
same level.
you know me. Whatever I got, my team gonna get. I'm not a nigga. I'm not a selfish nigga. I'm a giver, and that's what Pac did. Pac bought a fucking mansion and moved all his niggas in the fucking mansion with him. Even I went to the mansion a couple of times. Later slept on the floor a few times. Like, it's for real. And I was young. My nigga like 16, 15, still traveling. And understand that when you have a mind like that, where when you blow up, you bring everybody like MC Hammer,
Yeah.
he took everybody with him. That nigga gonna be blessed forever. No matter if they took his mansion publicly. Once again, he was on top
Yeah.
of the world, outselling Bruce Springsteen, outselling fucking all them white artists that was out. He was outselling all them niggas. They said, "Oh my God, listen, we can't keep having MC Hammer take all these Grammys this year. We gotta do something." So they publicly took his house from him publicly, took his cars. So
Humiliated
MC
him
Hammer's
again
broke.
in public.
Right. That was a sacrifice. Hammer, either you gonna get humiliated or you gonna have a car crash tomorrow. Which one you want? Look at Paul Walker. Paul Walker didn't want to do what they asked him to do. Put that dress on. Why he in a car, his bodyguard driving the car, and the car crashed, right? Why Paul Walker, when you seen the picture of Paul Walker crispy? Why his
Yeah.
man was like me, like us, no scratches. Is that possible? If me and you in a Lamborghini and the shit crashed like that, and we both burnt up?
Yeah.
Think about
Both
it,
would be
player.
crispy.
Think about it. Was that nigga really driving that car, or was Paul driving that car by himself? It crashed. He burnt up. His man pulled up and laid on the floor. Oh, I fell out the car. You see how this shit work?
I mean, this is all a big canvas for them. Again, when you control the media, you control how the information is put out there, how it's talked about, when it's talked about.
Right.
Like you said, everything. Again, they market the news like they market the record. It's
Yep.
timing. They know the right time to put certain stuff out,
Right.
give us certain information because once they give it to us, they're already they 10 steps ahead of something
Yep.
else already. So if they give it to us, it's already old. It's new to us though. So while we digesting that, they're already building the
You know,
next trick,
you
the
know,
next movie.
you know who I fuck with? Dick. I fuck with Dick Gregory, man. I listen to a lot of Dick Gregory because
Yeah.
he told you that he said Michael Jackson got killed by a beam, a laser, right? We might think Dick Gregory had Alzheimer's. He don't know what he's talking about. But Dick Gregory been around. Dick Gregory he won the presidency, and they try to say that he forged it. No, he didn't. He won that shit for real. They just couldn't give it to a comedian. They was like,
Mm.
no, a comedian not gonna be a president. He won that shit, man. He won it. And to this day, they see the nigga with the mask winning the Grammy. They gonna do their power to dig and see what warrants I got. They gonna dig to see if I was on parole. They gonna do something in their power to let me win that shit, but then humiliate me as I'm getting it. So the platform you have right now is a powerful platform, and I guarantee you, in a few more, like a month or two, your shit gonna be bigger than what it is. Because you know why? I feel the vibe and what you're doing. You're doing this shit on a positive vibe, and you're giving us a platform like me, the underdog, somewhere to speak my truth.
Mhm. Salute,
I
appreciate
could
it.
talk to you all night, but I'm fucking around and get both of us hurt if I say the wrong thing. I could say some shit. Niggas like, yo, why you put this nigga on your show, man? I could say some shit that y'all niggas ain't never, ever would think that went on in these motherfucking mansion parties in Beverly Hills, because I've been there. I seen the niggas in the room getting fucked in their ass, nigga. I seen it with my fucking eyes. That's why I cover my face.
That's what we here for to speak the real because
Yeah.
I mean this is what you know a lot of us are looking on the outside don't we yo this person this and this person that
Nah,
nah
nah.
your favorite person could be that person.
Yo, your favorite actor then took some hard shit up in his ass and it wasn't doo-doo. I'm trying to tell you some shit like, my nigga, I done walked through these mansion parties and shit. You know, I'm being nosy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking for something to steal. They might have some jewelry laying around. I'm from the hood, I know. I'm gonna go steal me some jewelry and go back and pawn this shit. I'm on that level with niggas. Like, fuck y'all niggas. I don't know y'all niggas like that. Open the door, you see a nigga on nigga. I'm like, oh shit, close the door. So I'm gonna sit back in the living room where I'm supposed to be at. Come here. You didn't see nothing, did you? No. See nothing. I ain't see nothing. No. No. Here's a couple of dollars to give you a wad of money, $400, $500. Like, damn. You know, I'm high as a kite when I used to get high. I don't smoke weed no more. But when I was high as a kite, you know, drinking mad Belvedere, all kinds of shit I never could get in the hood. Like, this real liquor? I'm getting the liquor from the corner, you know what I mean? The bodega liquor or the Simpson Street or, you know, Brownsville. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
when you around that type of frequency, some niggas can't bounce out of it. Like, I could go to a Beverly Hills party and party with them niggas and get fucked up and hang out. But when I come back to the hood, I bounce right back to that nigga I'm supposed to be. Some
Yeah.
niggas come back and they can't bounce back. That's what happened to actors. They said Tupac was in the movies and he couldn't get out of the role of Bishop. No, that was already him. He was that nigga already.
Mm.
He how could he get a role and then come out of the shit and then become the role? No, he was already the role before he got in. That's how he really was. That was him for real. But niggas want to lie and make him look bad and say he was being an actor. He was never. That nigga was a real nigga like us, man. He was a real nigga with fame and money. And when he had all that fame and fortune, he still was in the street on the nastiest block ever, smoking, drinking with the hoodest niggas in the world.
Mm.
Pac was around some hood niggas that will body you. He like say East New York. You couldn't walk through East New York back in them days. You couldn't hang in the Star. You know, you from Brooklyn. You know that.
Mm-hmm. It was
Right, but
Dritty.
Pac
It was
was came
Dritty.
with like C said, Pac came with a garbage bag full of weed. Yo, what's up, nigga? I'm here.
Mm.
Oh shit, nigga, Pac, the actor, you on the block all day, chilling. No bodyguards. Just him and his niggas. Him and two other niggas. That's what I do. When I travel the world, I go to niggas' neighborhoods and hang with them because I don't never want a nigga to think, oh, he think he a star celebrity. Nah,
Mm.
stars is a rock in the sky that falls down to the earth. That's a star. A celebrity is just somebody who been on TV a whole lot. That's a celebrity. I'm not none of that. I'm just a dude that's out here making records. I'm trying to get my message around, and I'm your friend. I don't want to be called a star celebrity. I want to be called, yo, that's my man. That's my homie. That's my boy right there. That's Reem. I'm that type of nigga. So when I get around these celebrity niggas, I'm never starstruck. I see a nigga walking past me, yo, what's up? Peace. I don't want no handshake, nigga. Peace. Keep pushing, man. Because you ain't trying to help me, so keep it moving, nigga. That's how my
Facts.
mentality is. Because when you follow these niggas to their dressing rooms and you in there and you talking and you sitting around, you ain't number the groupie. You a fan
That's
now.
fact.
Right or
That's
wrong.
a fact.
You sitting there watching niggas like, ha ha ha, at their
Laughing
stories,
at
knowing that you don't want to laugh,
facts.
but you doing the fake laugh and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, I'm outside the dressing room.
Your whole character changed
Yeah,
now. Now
man.
you ain't even.
You
Now,
fake
it's
as
like,
hell, man. Like,
I feel the same way because it's like, yo, bro, I rap too. Like, you should know who I am. Like, I ain't no
right,
fan. I'm just like you, player. Like, I ain't trying to be one of
right.
your groupies and like you said, laughing at your corny jokes and
Corny jokes,
yes,
niggas
men you all
laughing,
day.
niggas
Nah, but
clapping,
I'm good.
holding their stomach like, is that funny? Ah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You corny ass nigga. I'm outside in the hallway trying to let niggas see me and shit. I mean, I'm walking through the hallway playing my shit with a motherfucking a Bose speaker playing my shit dumb loud, walking through the hallway. I'm disrupting these niggas. I'm making them mad. Who this nigga doing this to us? I'm coming through with big ass Pro speakers. I'm playing my whole album, walking up and down the hallway with my shit playing. Now they mad. Get him out of here. Your nephew doing too much. So I stay indoors. I go out when I have to go out because when I go to parties sometimes, I don't never outshine nobody. I'm encouraging the next nigga to do this, what I just said to do. If anybody on this chat box here, y'all rap, right? Y'all rap, sing, dance, whatever the hell your talent is. I know it's gonna be a good talent. Next time you go to a summer jam or Rolling Loud, bring your own speaker and pump your fucking album over and over and over and over and over till that shit ends. I guarantee you will have the crowd looking at you and they'll forget about the stage. You gonna say, well, what's that?
Cool. Just the shock value alone was like, yo, hold on, my
Yeah,
son wilding right there. My son, who is this?
who is this? What's
And then
that?
we in social media era now, so somebody can record you and be like, yo, son wilding over here rolling loud. So right now, and then that's the way to capitalize.
That's
Jewels is being dropped, people. Pay attention.
right. You
Gotta
gotta
pay
think
attention.
about that. You could steal the show from the show. I did it before, Lollapalooza. You know what I'm saying? I did it before in a few other places where I went to a venue and I had a big ass speaker. We had a car outside. I'm outside playing my album real loud. My man got some heavy shit in the back, playing it real loud. And niggas in the club was coming outside like, what's that outside? And we outside with a motherfucking mask on. I'm on top of the motherfucking Hummer, just acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm performing my shit. And they walk
Joints,
around like, who that nigga right there? The club mad. Yo, you gotta move. You gotta turn it down. I'm fucking their business up now. Y'all don't want to do business with us, so I'm gonna fuck your business up. I'm gonna take your business from you. You know, and one more thing too, I want to say, man, I don't want to be long. I could talk, man. I could talk, but I don't really talk to people.
No, we got like 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes. I was gonna say talk your talk and then let people know your legacy, what you want the legacy of K Davis the Hitman to
I
be.
want to say one more thing, y'all. You have to invest in yourself. If you invest in yourself, you become self-made quick. If a nigga invests in you, you become a puppet. You know what I mean? And you know, the future for K Davis is to put a lot of artists on, is for me to move up the platform, not to be, I don't want to be a boss. I want to be a label that can bring artists that ain't discovered. I want the artists that can't be found. I want to go into the trenches and find that dude. And if your talent ain't as strong as it's supposed to be, I'm still gonna put it out because I can't judge no fucking body. That's what you want to do. You know what I mean? You can find K Davis Hitman right here on Instagram. K_Davis_the_Hitman. Or you could Google me, K Davis the Hitman, it'll pop up, man. And I do communicate in the chat box. I talk, see me in the streets. We can hang out, do a party, do a show, video, features, whatever you want me to do to help your career and help my career as togetherness. Because it's not about me, it's about us. We, us,
Right.
never them, man. I ain't a selfish dude, man. I'm with y'all. So just
Right.
show me some love. I'm still struggling. Let's get it together, man. Keep struggling,
Yo,
man. Strong.
K, I salute you, man.
That's
Keep doing your thing. Shout out to Coach too. I got to hit Coach to let him know
Coach
we
Keith,
linked up, we
man.
did this. So I'm glad. Shout out to Coach for linking us up together
Yes,
and
sir.
making us meet up.
Man.
And shout out to you, man, for doing your thing. Continue to do you. Continue to inspire,
Yeah.
motivate, and continue to write your own history, man. Continue to do your thing, Kate, and continue to help others and educate, man. We're gonna stay in
Right.
touch. I got your man. We definitely gonna
Yeah.
link up. Once I put this on YouTube, I'm gonna send you the link and all of that. All right, brother,
All right,
man.
cool.
Yeah.
And they're gonna see us together in the streets, man. Salute, baby. Stay safe.
Salute to you, man. You too, man. Do your thing, brother.
Peace, y'all.
Appreciate
Love
it.
y'all. All right.
Shout out to Kate Davis, to legendary Kate Davis pulled up. Dougie Fresh nephew. If you don't know, now you know. Hey, I mean, he said it all. He said enough. Dropped some jewels. Told you his relationship with Pop, relationship in industry, you know, what to look for, believe in yourself, invest in yourself, and again, man, you gotta just be you, man. Just be you. Appreciate you, City. Appreciate everybody in the chat, commenting in, share the video. That stay tuned for the whole interview. I appreciate y'all. Again, appreciate Kate Davis. Um, dope, dope energy, dope vibe. You could tell we got a whole lot. He could have been on there for 2 hours easy. We could have did a 2 hour show easy with his stories and his knowledge of what of the game behind the scenes and being around those people. So again, that was dope. Shout out to him. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And again, you know my motto, man. Write your own history, or someone will write it for you. Don't just be active. Be productive. It's impossible to think an impossible thought. If you can think it, you can bring it to life. Stay righteous. It's only